Right now, a growing number of states are adding restrictions on gender transition care for minors, and there's a proposal to add Wisconsin to that list. At least 22 states have passed laws restricting gender transition care. Those are red on this map. Though in some, like Montana, those laws have been put on hold while court challenges play out. New at 10, Caroline Dade has you covered on the controversial proposal in Wisconsin. Caroline?
Amber, Republican lawmakers are looking for co-sponsors for a bill that says doctors and other healthcare professionals could lose their license if they provide gender transition care to kids. Those lawmakers say they think this will protect children, but Democrats opposed to the bill say it will do just the opposite. At the state capitol, 3 Republicans, including Assembly Speaker Robin Vos, are looking for support in their quest to stop gender transition care for Wisconsin children. The proposed legislation calls for banning sterilization surgeries and mastectomies, as well as the prescription of puberty blockers and hormones for people younger than 18. Republican Senator Dewey Strobel says he thinks it's a common sense change.
There are a lot of things that minors can't do. Can't get tattoos, can't vote, can't buy guns, can't buy alcohol. And so this is really not anything outside the box.
But Democratic Senator Mark Spreitzer disagrees and says he has a message for Strobel and the other sponsors.
Stop hurting kids. Stop trying to legislate trans kids out of existence. Stop trying to interfere in private medical decisions that are made between patients and their doctors and their families. Gender-affirming care is safe, medically necessary, and saves lives.
Spreitzer points to studies that show bans on gender transition care are harmful for transgender children's mental health.
Even introducing it and talking about it hurts transgender kids. It is harmful to put this out, and it would be incredibly cruel to try to actually enact it into law.
Strobel says his goal is to protect kids, not dictate how they live.
You can still be called a pronoun. You can still dress as you choose. You can still have talk therapy. But when you start to talk about castration and removing breasts and things like that, for a minor, that's just the wrong way to go.
For this bill to become law, it would have to pass in the Assembly and Senate, and then Governor Tony Evers would have to sign it. Tonight, Evers says he won't do that. He says he'll veto, quote, any bill that makes Wisconsin a less welcoming, less inclusive, and less safe place for transgender kids.
All right, Caroline, thank you. And tonight we spoke with Brandon Hill. He's the president and CEO of Madison-based Vivint Health, which performs gender transition care for adults. He said this kind of care for minors generally does not involve surgery.
But most of the treatments, like the one cited in this legislation, focus on pausing puberty for the exact reason that one might think, to allow the individual to develop, make a determination on what their long-term identity will be, and not move any further on a path of development towards gender that they don't identify as.
Hill said health experts have been clear this kind of care for minors leads to better mental health for patients.